Hey veterans, Travis Studdard, Veterans Disability Attorney. Continuing on this series of videos concerning the RAMP appeals process, the new Rapid Appeals Modernization Program that's been put out by VA. If you have an active appeal with VA, you may have received one of these RAMP letters, as we call them, and it's giving you the option to opt in to this new pilot project of VA that is trying to streamline and improve the appeals process as opposed to the current broken backlog system that they currently have. In that letter, you will see that there's two main options, the supplemental claim lane and the higher level review lane. And again, I already covered the supplemental claim lane in a prior video, so if you want to learn about that, check that one out. Under higher level review, this is an option if you have no additional evidence to submit with your appeal. And again, because under this option, VA is not allowed to consider anything other than what is already currently in the record when you opt for a higher level review. I would liken this to a DRO review or decision review officer review under the current appeals process, because these higher level reviews are undertaken by an experienced claims adjudicator within the regional office. So again, they're not using the DRO terminology anymore under the RAMP program, but I imagine this is going to be some of the same experienced personnel within the office. So, but again, key difference there is no new evidence will be considered, which means there's no option for a hearing to provide evidence or live testimony. Now, you do have the option under the higher level review for an informal conference one time during the appeals process, and that's only to clarify the issues on appeal, what the particular errors were, but that's more of an opportunity for you or your representative to lay it out in just plain English to them in spoken words rather than a written document as far as what the problems are in the underlying decision. So again, no live testimony, just an informal conference. One key difference here versus supplemental claim lane option is, again, here VA has no duty to assist as well. So if there is new evidence that's needed, VA is not going to assist you in developing that evidence. Now again, that makes sense because even if it's developed, then it cannot be submitted as part of the appeal. Now again, in the letter, in the RAMP letter that you may receive, VA makes this sound great. They say they have a goal of 125 days for a decision. Again, that's a goal. I'm not holding my breath on seeing them meet that type of deadline. So when would you use higher level review if you did opt into the RAMP program? And again, I have my own thoughts on that. You can check out my other videos. I'm not a huge fan at this point. I'm taking a wait and see approach on it. But if you can't submit new evidence, then it has to be a legal error that you're trying to have corrected. And that just means they got the law wrong. Now, most appeals that I see from veterans, there is some factual development that still needs to be done, meaning there's evidence they still need to gather and submit to VA. Very rarely do I see one where everything is in place and we just need to argue that they misapplied the law. So I don't really see why this is going to be a huge option or huge benefit to veterans, the higher level review. But again, they're putting it out there. They're trying to segment people in these different lanes, supplemental claim if you have additional evidence, higher level review if you don't. If you get another denial under the higher level review, then you can reassess at that point. You can do more higher level review. You can do a supplemental claim lane at that point, or you can move on to the Board of Veterans Appeals. So as long as you do that within the deadlines, then your effective date would still be preserved as well. So that's option 2 under the RAMP program. In that RAMP letter you may get. If you have questions, again, feel free to reach out to us. whenyourvetclaim.com is our website. You can also read other articles, check out other videos we have. And but again, if you have an active appeal and are receiving one of these letters, it may be a good time to have an attorney review your appeal anyway, whether or not you decide to go under RAMP. And I would also do that consultation prior to opting in to the RAMP program. So anyway, that's what I have for today. Hope that helps. Check out our other videos, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks a lot.